Yo, what's going on, guys? Sean Don here with another technical analysis. Here we have Thomas Jensen, 19 years old, out of University of Wisconsin, Eau Claire, home of the one and only Roger Steen, my boy. Without further ado, here's Thomas throwing some hammer. Got a nice spot of mud on the hammer. Okay. So one more time. Okay. Getting into it. So coming through, first off, Thomas, this is a really small thing. The handle you're throwing with, I know sometimes you don't always have, access to the best equipment out there. I think I threw my entire sophomore year with a handle like this, and as soon as I went to the national meet, the hammer didn't weigh in, had to throw a different hammer with a different handle, with more of a block, where this is kind of like a tubular sort of handle, grip, whatever you want to call it, and set a 2-meter PR. I don't know, they're 3-meter PR. I don't know if that's a coincidence or what, but it's maybe something to consider. I just feel like these handles kind of slip around in your hand, and when you go to push the ball, they don't really push. It just kind of, I don't know, just something to consider. But yeah, actually moving on to the throw. Winds look decent. No complaints there. Turning the shoulders back good. Letting the ball come around left. Turning shoulders back. Catching early, pushing in. Winds look good. This position, or this entry here, though, your right foot doesn't really turn at all. If anything, it's kind of behind. So yeah, your left side kind of opens up first, just a little bit though. You can see that left leg, left side leading a bit, while your right foot is pointing straight back. Your left foot's pointing out to what would be, let's call it 10 o'clock maybe, 10:30. If anything, you want this right foot to mimic your right foot, and your left foot should be pointing the same direction, with your right foot turning with your left foot. They're kind of turning independently of each other, so you're kind of separating the two sides of your body as you go. And you can see even worse here, your left foot is pointing to 180, but your right foot's pointing to just now getting to what I would say is 10 o'clock or so, and the ball's at about 9 o'clock. So your left foot's way ahead, your right foot's a little bit behind. Like I said, there's just some separation between the left and the right side. And your left leg here, and I think this is just kind of what happens when people start to throw hammer, and you gotta get that heel down. People want to straighten out this left leg to put that heel down, and as you can see, as you enter into single support, your left leg is relatively straight, and then you try to sit down and bend it, and this timing is just a little bit off. So as the ball reaches its high point in the first turn, which is about there at 9 o'clock rather than 180, rather than countering the ball, as the ball goes up, you go down, as the ball goes down, you go up, you're kind of going with the ball. So as the ball comes down, so do you. That's a little bit inefficient and kind of I don't know, inefficient. Let's stick with that. Kind of losing out on some power with it. But you catch decently early. Shoulders back over the hips, back over the left side. Let's see how you work it through 2. So once again, you get the heel down good, just before 0, working the ball. And you can see, once again, a result of trying to put that left heel down, you kind of push your hips backwards. Once again, kind of because you straighten out this left leg, and like I said, you're trying to get the heel down. And once again, your left foot's turning ahead of the ball, your right foot's behind the ball, still kind of separated. Just a little bit up on that left side. So here's a little bit better. Once again, you're kind of coming down as the ball goes down. You need to go down as the ball goes up. So you need to start sitting a little bit earlier into the throw. So as the ball comes through 0, you want to be thinking about sitting already right here, staying down on this bent left leg. Alright, bent left leg. That's how you want to sit down onto the heel, not stand up onto the heel, if that makes sense. Don't straighten the leg out. Sit down, bend the leg, sit the weight onto that left heel as you go into the single support. So then you should already be down, and then as you catch, that's when you want to sort of come up, and you still go down, you stay one level, which is good. When I think about throwing hammer, I don't think about going up or down opposing the hammer. I think about trying to stay one level. I want to keep my hips and shoulders more or less on the same level. I don't want to think about squatting up when the ball's down or sitting down when the ball's up. It's just kind of a reaction. So more or less, just try to stay one level. Don't go down, don't go up, stay one level. And to naturally combat the forces of the hammer, you'll end up kind of going up and down against it. But yeah, same thing going into turn 3. You can see here, and I saw you sent me the side video too. In the final turn, you kind of get pulled forward. Your posture gets broken. Your hips are back, and as a result of the last turn, straighten out that left leg and pushing that heel down. So like your hips come out here, hips are a little bit back, just a little bit, and then as you go into the final turn, you can see your posture starts to break a little bit, and you get just a little pitched forward. Not much, but just enough to kind of affect the turn. And once again, same thing with the feet here. Left foot's opening up early, right foot's behind. So you really got to keep this right foot turning with the ball. The right side's the engine, the left side's the axis. And once again, you can still see here, hips just a little bit back. And you got to work that ball just a little bit longer. So you can see your entire right side kind of comes around there. I mean, it sets you have the right idea where you want to get the left side axis, but you just need to work the ball a little bit longer around you, so that way you can kind of counteract the forces just a little bit better. So you get a little pitch forward, hips are a little bit out, and that's when that right side comes way around this left and loses a lot of power. And then you try to salvage it. You catch real late here because of it. This is your worst catch of the throw, just after 270, and then finish. Just looks a little empty, like you just kind of let go rather than really power it out there, where you get the really whipping action through the arms. So all sorts of things that you can fix, Thomas. Plenty more distance to be gained. You're young. Plenty of time to throw far and kick some ass over at Eau Claire. So let's watch it one more time, just go through. Yeah, like I said, lines look fine. And then, yeah, your left and right side are just kind of separated. Turn the right foot into the left side. Work the two together. They're not separate. It's your whole body throwing the hammer at once. And then try to stay one level. Like I said, don't go up when the ball goes up. Don't go down when the ball goes down. If anything, you want to do the opposite of what the ball is doing, whereas you're kind of going with it. But that's all I got for you, Thomas. Like I said, plenty more there. So yeah, if you guys want a technical analysis of your own, visit www.atlaspeakperformance.com and go to the products and services page and sign up. Just $15. It's like 2 Chipotle burritos. It's not that much to get better, to throw farther, to achieve your goals. But yeah, real talk. It's the off season, so Figure out what you need to be working on to start throwing farther next year. Get after it. School's starting up. So, alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. Sean Don, peace and out.